Okay. We're gonna do it. We're going to talk college. Oof. Okay, let's get into it.
Oh my love, 1,000 kisses from you is never too much. I just don't wanna stop.
Hello all, and welcome to Authenkencity, all things authentically Kennedy. That's me. If you are new here, thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all, this week's video is all about post-grad life. Before we get into it, which I will do very soon, let me just say I was hesitant making this video just because, I guess the more you guys will learn, the more I'm showing my personality on the internet, the more y'all will know I am not a fan of not being where I think I should be. Come on, language. I'm not a fan of not being where I think I should be. Notice I did not say I'm not a fan of not being where I'm supposed to be. But this video is all about post-grad life, expectations versus reality sort of thing. I just want to preference that this is my journey, my experience. Obviously this does not encompass the entirety of the post-grad folks, but I was doing some research, watching some other people's YouTube videos, and first of all, it was very comforting. Let's just say that was very comforting to see that a lot of people on the worldwide YouTube are in the exact same predicament that I'm in. So yeah, we're just gonna talk kind of about my journey and also just touch on some general topics. We're gonna talk about career exploration and pivoting and when to not pivot. We're going to talk about relationships, those college friendships, what those look like after graduation. We're going to talk about dating, the dating scene, for better or for worse. We're going to talk about mental health. Are you good? Am I good? And then we're going to talk about the pros of post-grad life, because honestly, y'all, a few months ago, those words would have never came out of my mouth. Pros of post-grad life. You would have never heard it from Kennedy because I was in a funk. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I was super sad and unmotivated and depressed about my journey from Iowa to where I am now, which is, like I said, not where I thought I wanted to be. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Ooh! I also want to say before I get into this video that I just reached 500 subscribers. They be like, Ken, what? Can you subscribe to my channel? You know why? Because I really like animals. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, I have 500 subscribers on YouTube. Like, talk to me nice or don't talk at all. I just appreciate y'all for watching my videos, liking them, subscribing, all that jazz. And I'm excited to see what's coming. And I'm excited to see what's to come. For starters, I graduated. I got my degree from the University of Iowa literally a year ago. So it's grad season. By the way, all the graduates out there, congrats y'all. Y'all look so good. Y'all are debt free. Y'all are moving to bigger and better places. And I love that for y'all. Amazing. Anyway, I spiraled. So for me, I expected to have a job right away. I had been applying for months prior, and that did not happen. I have yet to have a full-time job. All of my jobs have kind of been either internship based or part-time, and at first wasn't super happy about that, just because you graduate from college, you spend all this money, all this time getting a degree. You would just expect, I don't know, some sort of big award, but that didn't happen. It doesn't happen for a lot of people. I actually have a lot of friends that are in a very similar predicament as me. And I will say with this one, y'all, with us living in the digital age, I'm not gonna sit here and tell y'all, you know, stay off the internet, or like, you know, just don't look on the internet. But I will say to learn whatever works for you. Do not compare yourself to other people. You can have the same major as this person, have had the same sort of background and experience. Don't compare yourself. Y'all can both be a certain type of person. Do not compare yourself. Y'all can be completely different, but it's like you feel like you might have, I don't know, worked harder. Let's just say that you feel like you put more time in. Do not compare yourself, because it really is going to get you nowhere. Y'all know that quote, comparison is the thief of joy. consider me a burglar. Like, I was super just caught up on like, well, like, she's got her big girl job in that cool city and I'm still here. Literally, it does not matter. It's called your journey for a reason. It's not called my journey compared to so and so's journey, or my journey but I want it to look like this. It's your journey. So let's just not get caught up in comparison when it comes to career exploration, having a job right when you get out of school, because that's just, it didn't happen for me and it might not happen for you. And by no means is that lesser the value of your degree, lesser the amount of hard work you put in. Honestly, just consider you're chilling in the meantime, which can be, for me personally, it was a very uncomfortable feeling just because I had never really been chilling. Like I said, it was like preschool, elementary school, high school, college, and now I have to choose what to do with my time. And what I think I want to do with my time, ooh, come on language, what I think I want to do with my time, I'm not even getting the opportunity to get. Crazy. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. But yeah, don't compare yourself, and if you don't get that job right away, do not give up. The opportunities that I thought I wanted were not coming my way in the time frame I thought they did, but Godspeed. Also, this is going to be your favorite question. I speak in sarcasm pretty frankly, if you guys haven't picked up on that. But this is going to be your favorite question ever when you graduate, all your close family and friends, aunts and uncles near and far. So, what are you doing for work? You're gonna hear that so much. So what are you doing for work? Oh, have you found a job? Are you applying? Are you looking? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? And it, you know, okay, patience, temperance is there, but just know you're gonna come across that question, and it's okay to not have an answer, or the answer that you think people want, because like I said, like, your journey, no one else's. What are you doing for work? Nothing. I'm actually binge watching Schitt's Creek on Netflix, and I really like it, so I can relate a lot to Moira. She's my favorite. Okay, so just keep those things in mind. Be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself when dealing with this post-grad boo-boo. Next, I want to get into relationships, because you know the saying, like, college is the best 4 years of your life. You meet some of the best people there. It's true. It's like super true. Like, college was great for the simple fact that I met some of the coolest people I ever met, that I joined the coolest sorority that I ever did, and met even more cool people while joining that. However, when you are on a university's campus, it's nothing to live with these cool people. It's nothing to walk down the street, text them real quick like, hey, you're trying to meet at the IMU for some chicken tenders. Bruh, I'm sorry, that was just a very nostalgic sentence. Like, the things I would do to meet my friends at the IMU for some chicken tenders. Anyway, it's nothing to see them when you want to see them, or kiki when you want to kiki, or go out when you want to go out for a good night on the town. You graduate, one goes that way, the other goes that way, a few of them go that way, a couple go that way, and you can no longer get chicken tenders at the IMU. You have to text and schedule these things, or plan an elaborate trip. And y'all know I be traveling, so that's not a problem, but it's still not the same, y'all. So relationships, for me at least, they look a lot different. I obviously don't, the people that I would spend every day with, I might see them, if I'm lucky, once a month. One of them once a month, because I still thankfully have some really close friends and line sisters in the Midwest. But like, I don't want to be sad or like make y'all sad, but the relationships do change. But on that same note, that's just a testament to the relationship and how strong that relationship could be. I actually have some friends that I talk to way more now that they're super far away. Like, I talk to some of my friends every day that I used to see every day, and obviously I'm not seeing them, but they still know what's going on with my life. I say that to say that when you graduate college, don't be surprised if your relationships start to change, because obviously the situations have started to change. People have their own lives, their own things going on. People are in different locations. However, give grace, be kind, don't get in your feelings like so and so is not talking to me as much. because we're all just in, I think, this post-grad thing, it's just weird. It's just a really, really weird time, because what we're used to and not used to, and we're trying to figure things out, and we're trying to get unsaid or get happy or get in our bag, get in our grind. So you just have to give grace and value the relationships that stuck around from college. I can't even sit here and say that they're all gonna stick around, because they just might not, and it's fine. That's literally fine. But just know that, like, that will probably change, and don't get to freaking out and being, you know, hard on yourself, like, oh, it's me, you know. As long as you're making an effort to hold on to these relationships, or not, if you see fit that these relationships were for a time or a season, that might be a tough pill to swallow for your friends, but you gotta make a shake. Never feel like it's too late to make new friends. And if you feel as though a relationship that you valued, you want it back rich and full, reach out. Hard conversations equal growth. Okay. So yeah, that's what I have to say about, like, friendships and relationships. Oh, also, like, relationships with your families. So if you're in a similar situation as I am, I moved back home, and obviously I was not living home for 4 years, and now I am. Very much so has its pros and cons, right? So I'm not popping out in the wee hours of the morning. One, because it's kind of a pandemic, so that makes it just a little difficult. But also, parents be like worried and whatnot, so that relationship with your family might look different, better or worse. You might be spending more time with them, which is also good to spend time with your family. But also, you know, it's just not what you're used to. Like, college is literally like a bubble, and then reality pops that bubble, and it's like back to normal, but things aren't normal. I don't really know. This is hard to explain. I hope y'all are following. But yeah, just know there will be some relationship shifts for sure, and that's okay. Change is weird, but it's like kind of sort of inevitable, so get used to it, bucko. Oh, dating. Let's talk about dating. So I thought this was very interesting. Like I told y'all, I watched some more of these college post-grad life videos, and people were like, yeah, dating after college is terrible, it's awful, like, I hate it. Can't relate. And I think the reason I can't relate is because I went to Iowa. My options, I don't really I like my man a little melanated, cultured, flavored, for lack of better words, black. And there weren't many black men that look like me, men that have the same interests as I did at Iowa, right? I'm in Chicago now. They everywhere. That's what I gotta say to that. So in terms of dating, I guess that's just like location specific. Don't be a thing of the past. Get on those dating apps. There's some nice guys on those dating apps, and some not so nice guys. It's kind of weird. You kind of got to fill it out. But let's not say you're in front. Like, Instagram, the DMs isn't a dating app in itself. I'm kind of going in a spiral here, but I actually think Instagram is going to make a dating sector in the near future. And if you're watching this video, give me credit for that, because, like, I said that out loud. So if they steal my idea, I want all of the money. However, dating apps, Instagram DMs, is it really different? Who knows? I don't. Or don't be close off to those dating apps. Ladies, y'all don't gotta keep going back to your exes. Y'all home in your old city. Leave him, girl. He's an ex for a reason. Then leave. Get on Hinge, get on Black, get on Bumblebee, then leave. Peace out. And if that's what you want to do, obviously, you know, some people are taking time to date themselves, get to know themselves, so when a partner is near, they can be their best version. Completely think you should do that. I think fresh out of school is a good time to do that, because me personally, I was not in the best headspace fresh out of undergrad, and that may or may not have impacted some of my relationships, some of my dating ships that I've had. Can't believe I'm saying these things out loud. Like, who am I? But yeah, definitely, like, date yourself, but don't be afraid to date. Get out. We're young. These are our sexy years, friends. Not gonna look like this for long. Let's get into this mental health bag. Post-grad depression is real. It's so real. I don't know the psychology behind it. I just know that it's real. It's something I've experienced. It's something that people close to me have experienced. And you kind of don't know that you're going through it till you're like out of it. Till it's like, damn, I was sad as hell in the bed for weeks. Just thought I was chilling and tired all the time. No, boo, you were sad. You were depressed. It's fine. At this point, it's kind of normal, which I don't know. I don't know if that's good that it's normal, but it just happens, right? So you get out of college and things are just different. Like I said, relationships change. Your future's not as clear cut. You don't know what to do. It's just a lot. It's just a lot to take on. I really don't have advice for this. It's kind of just one of those things that some people go through and that eventually get out of, just because, I don't know, life goes on and opportunity presents itself. And I think one thing that's helped me like a lot, I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a Sag, so you know I'm an optimist. Who said that? Nikki Lewinsky, Nikki the Ninja, the Harajuku Barbie. I mean, like, I don't even know why you girls bother at this point. What has helped me a lot is just like keeping the mindset in my head, literally drilling it in my head, not in like a forceful, unkind way, but more like a comforting, be patient with yourself in this universe way. It's like, gee, it's not for you, so why stress it? Ooh, I guess I should have put this in the job section, but the amount of denial I've gotten from jobs, one of these days I'm gonna just do a video montage of all the denial I got. That denial hurts. It hurts so bad. It's like, damn, I'm really not qualified. Damn, y'all really don't want me to help grow your company. That's so crazy. Like, it's really crazy. Some companies won't even email you denials. They just kind of ghost you, which I guess is like my karma for ghosting men back in the day. Sure, whatever. I don't know. The mindset that helped me during this process was literally like, it's not for you. It's not for you. And the fact that there's been so much denial means that there's so much more opportunity. So just keep trying. Like, y'all can literally not give up. Y'all cannot give up on your dreams. Y'all cannot give up on these jobs, because we need jobs in this life, or we need money, or we need something to get us out and moving and making the world, giving the world our unique perspectives and fixing it, because it's pretty broken. Kind of not the best world. Just remember, like, it's not for you. What's for you is coming. Be patient though, because it's really not on your clock. It's not about your clock. Okay? It's okay to not be okay, right? So like, I know for me, when I was like really going through it with this post-grad life, my friends would just like check in, and I just wasn't having it. Like, yeah, no, I'm fine. Yeah, no, it's good, but like, I chose to go through this by myself because I don't like being a burden on people. Friendships are weird because it's like, you my girl, you my guy, but I don't want to be a burden on you. Can y'all relate? Like, I don't know, like, you just don't want to put your emotions and feelings on friends, but like, it's kind of what they're there for. That's kind of what I'm there for. Like, I would want my friends to be comfortable confiding in me, these sort of things. So like, why am I not? But just know, like, when people check on you, like, and you get emotional, you know, you're trying to keep it a G all the time, like, it's okay to keep it an H. Let your G down. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. You could be an H for your friends and your family, the people that care about you, because like, if they really care about you, and you know they really care about you, they're not gonna tear you down with this information. They're not gonna throw it in your face, because they're people. They're gonna lift you up. Like, a lot of times you feel like you're the only one, but you're literally not. The fact that Mariah Carey, I'm sorry, I'm going on a spiral. This is just how my mind thinks. Emancipation Proclamation, Mimi, We Belong Together, that album, Emancipation of Mimi, whatever. The relatability of those songs, and for me and my love life, and Mariah Carey just putting them into words so fluently, G, it just goes to show that we all experience this life together. In a real sense, we are all interrelated. And the last thing that I want to touch bases on is like the silver lining, like the motivational part of it, because this, like I said, it's just one of those things that's just helped me get through it and kind of like see the bigger picture. Just know that everything happens for a reason. If it's for you, it will be for you. Also, let me just say, what I'm doing with this YouTube, you dig? I should have been on YouTube a long time ago, right? But I'm really building my own table, y'all. And I cannot encourage y'all to do anything but. Like I get those that don't really like being on the internet, like telling their stories or whatever, but like I want to get into, okay, I'm gonna share with y'all. Well, not we friends. Okay, so I want to get into hosting, basically be like Oprah, but for, I don't know, Gen Z. I'm a Gen Zer apparently. I want to tell people stories. I want to share weird and quirky things about the universe. I want to put on Black creatives, minority creatives. I want to be fabulous. Who am I? Oh, insert quote. Insert quote. This is my quote. This is my quote. Because this, Charity, if you watching, guess our quote, girl. I'm finna say it. I'm finna share it with the world. This quote, y'all, okay, it's by Maureen Williamson. And it says, I quote, "Our deepest fear is that we are not inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are more powerful beyond measure. It is light." Oh, I'm gonna cry out. It is light, not our darkness, that frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Let me say that again. Who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? I'll wait. Who are you not to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Like literally, if you're down in the dust because this job hasn't got back to you, or you don't feel like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, do it on your own. Start it off. Just do it. Put yourself out there. Get your practice. Like, the way that the future and current is all digital, if you don't get on that iPhone, if you don't stop scrolling and start putting your own content out there, and I guess this is really just for like the creatives, excuse me, I guess this is just really for like the creatives out there. But y'all, we have to build our own tables, because the longer we wait for a seat, it's just like your legs are gonna start hurting. You ever stand up for a really long time? You need a table. Sit down. Get comfortable. Put yourself out there. Put your personality out there, because it's dope. Not everybody's gonna like it, but somebody will. Don't be hard on yourself. An ample opportunity to rebrand ourselves, continue to put ourselves out there, figure out this life for you. Like, figure it out for you. But you're not gonna do that being hard on yourself, feeling unworthy, comparing yourself, y'all. Like, literally, get out your head and get in your bag. Get out your head and get in your bag. No head. Bag. Okay? But yeah. Just keep your head up. Keep grinding. Keep shining. Keep having fun. Travel. I think I touched everything. This might have been a very spiral, out of order video, but it doesn't matter. Those who heard me, heard me. Okay? Okay? But thank you so much for tuning into this video. This was probably one of the most really like personal videos I put out there, for real. Whew, we're gonna see what we edited. We're gonna cringe, but I'm gonna post it, of course, because it's just important to relate. And if y'all have questions about like anything related to post-grad life, please reach out. Don't hesitate. Or if, I don't know, a potential job hiring director is watching, you know, I'm still looking. But thank you for tuning into this video, and I will see you all next week.